Hanns, it's a pleasure to have you here in the U.S. visiting me.
It's my first time in the US.
Your first time in the U.S.?
Yes, sure.
Yeah? Oh, and you had the bad luck to fall in my house.
It's no bad luck. It's what I want.
Yeah. So you brought me these plates. They're very heavy. This is steel, right?
Yes, it's made of steel and both sides coated with different...
CBN.
Yes,
Yeah.
CBN coated.
Yeah,
Not diamond, CBN.
Yeah, CBN. Yes, I know.
It's one side is, I think,
It's
200.
This is 200 and 400.
Yes.
You know, nice. And the other one is what?
800 and 1,200.
Yeah, 800 and 1200. Yeah.
Yes.
So, and these are quite heavy, man.
Yeah.
They're quite heavy. And
what I want to say, this can rust.
So you have to keep it, because it's steel.
It's a steel, yes, but you can't do this on aluminum because
it's not that flat.
Because this is absolutely flat.
Yeah.
You can not only grind knives on it, you can throw your stones on it.
Yeah.
This is the
I
reason.
used to throw stuff. I use this one. It's quite dirty right now, but this is actually also quite heavy and very flat. But this is only good for throwing.
Yeah,
this is quite expensive.
No, here you can grind
and it's not for grinding. It's just for throwing.
Yeah.
And the other thing that some people doesn't know sometimes the difference between CBN and diamond is that CBN is the hardest thing below the diamond in the scale of hardness, but CBN is actually in a way like more durable because they break up in a different way, and CBN stays sharp and cutting longer than diamond.
Diamond, normally, if you grind a knife or something else, all these particles break in micro breaking. But diamond break with round corners, and CBN break with sharp corners.
So it stays sharper longer.
Way longer sharp.
Yeah.
If you have a diamond wheel and it's at the end of his life, so for using, you can use it all the time for polishing.
Yeah.
Because all the corners are round.
Yeah.
So CBN you can't use for polishing, and also CBN is coarser than diamond.
Yeah. You can get such a fine particles as you can.
For example, Tormek had a 1,200 diamond wheel. If someone, a client of me, called me, "Hey Hans, maybe your wheel, they forget to coat it." I say, "Hey, why do you think?" He say, "When I go with my finger over the 1,200 diamond wheel from Tormek and I go over your 1,000 CBN wheel, this feels like this is not coated." I say, "Wait, and see," and it's different. The numbers are written on paper.
And No, also, I've seen pictures of what you're talking about, and it's quite interesting to see how the diamond breaks, But I'm very interested into give it a try to this, like...
After you test it, I will send it to another guy here in America.
Yeah.
And you send it for me, and he tested also.
Yeah.
Is Hanns Plag.
Yeah.
He had their own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And also Facebook. And he do a lot of tests. And he is specialized for hand grinding,
Yeah.
He work a lot with bank stones and so I thought this is the right guy to test.
Yeah. I have this knife in here that I started with regular, Shapton stones. It was taking me quite a lot of time, Usually you use this with water, you use oil. What do you use?
I use this oil that you sent me.
The oil that you sent. I sent you, yeah.
Because it's two good reasons.
Yeah.
First of all, the knife glides very, very good, and you save the stone from rust.
Yeah.
You don't have to clean them up
Yeah,
It's-
yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is thing is sometimes there's a little difference when you grind with oil than when you grind with water. It's the finishing that you get on the metal when you are getting to the higher grits.
Yeah.
When you grind with oil, you get a more kind of like satin finish, like
yeah.
not so bright. And when you do it with water, you get a more shiny finish.
Maybe
Even-
I'm not
Yeah.
that grinding specialist
Yeah,
for
yeah, no,
hand
no.
grinding.
I'm
Because
just
of this,
letting
I
you
bring
know,
it
yeah.
to you.
But
Because
now I'm gonna give it a try, which is some water. We're gonna
no problem.
we're
No
gonna
If you dry them up,
yeah,
after-
we're
after
gonna dry them
grinding,
up,
this is no problem.
But I wanted to see, how this behaves, because I have to.
What you see here is you use the whole stone. You
Yeah,
see?
yeah,
This is because of the flatness.
yeah. It's completely flat.
Also, my CBN stones for the Air Max system or Edge Pro system or something
Yeah.
like that, they are also based on a steel body.
Yeah,
We tested with aluminum, but it don't work. The stone itself works and it's not flat enough, and so
Yeah.
we come back to
yeah.
steel.
I see. Yeah. Certainly, the feedback is different than what you have from when you work,
With a stone.
with a ceramic stone, because
Sure.
on the ceramic stone you start getting a lot of material
Yeah.
that is actually not the knife. It's just what you are getting out of the stone because you're wearing it out.
By the way, you don't have to press. Without any pressing, the stone does the work.
Yeah.
Like the CBN
Yeah.
wheel at Tomac.
Yeah.
You don't have to press.
And
You see
you
the
start
whole
seeing
stone.
the
Yeah.
the
material.
the material
Yeah.
coming off. You can see it here.
Yeah.
And you start realizing, that this eats material quite fast. Actually, usually when I do these things, I start with a belt sander.
Yeah.
But the problem with a belt sander, even if you do it against a flat back, it's never really flat. You always get a little bit of curve, because of the flexible, of
Yeah.
you see all the material in there.
Yeah,
Yes, all this black stuff is steel, not because this doesn't create anything, like ceramic stones. Yeah, it's hard to get used to not having to press, because
Sure. Normally you press.
normally you press. It's kind of like
But believe me, the stone
Yeah,
does
is-
the work itself.
it's your
Itself.
muscle memory,
Sure.
makes you
Sure.
to press a little bit.
You get any marks on it?
Well, I still have, because I have,
Yeah.
a lot
yeah,
of.
yeah.
This wasn't really flat, like you see here.
Yeah.
I have to get rid of a lot of material here in the top,
Yeah.
because the knife is a little bit like this,
Yes.
when it actually should be like that. So this is a work, of lot of patience, to get it.
You get paid for it?
Yeah. Well, this knife, I'm thinking a lot of work with it because it's for a very special friend.
Oh, okay.
So, but usually I charge for what I do. Because, somehow I have to pay what I buy too. This is one of the Japanese knives that I have, which is,
Dull.
absolutely dull. I have several chips in here,
So this will be good to show how fast you can create a new bevel, you know,
let's see.
without chipping. I hope so, because you know I'm a Tormek guy.
Yeah.
That's sure. Or Ermac.
Yeah.
Yes. If I have expensive and high-end knives, mostly I grind on my Ermac 10 because you have the same angle all over the knife. Doesn't matter how long it is. Doesn't matter if it makes a curve or something like this. You get the same angle everywhere. And for the quick and easy, I use the Tormek.
Yeah.
But I use the Tormek because I can't.
Well, but you know,
hand,
that's the thing. Some people like to do it this way because they just like it.
Sure. But I come to
You see,
Tormek.
but I already have a burr on this side.
As fast as this?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's what I hope.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah. Once. This is the thing, you know. Sometimes when you're grinding stuff that already have a handle on it, sometimes it can become a little bit, you know, difficult to work with. But this goes super fast, man.
The first plates that we make as samples, you know, I have the idea to do that, and then I ask my manufacturer to make me 3 samples.
Yeah.
And because of I'm not specialized to as a hand grinder, you know, I sent this 3 samples to 3 different guys that grind by hand a lot. So I get the feedback. They rip off the coating on the side because this edge was very it was a sharp edge.
Yeah.
So this new series has all broken edges here.
Yeah, it's a little bit rounded.
Yes, it's a little bit rounded, and that's enough that you don't cut with the knife into the edge.
Yeah.
And I hope.
Well, that is also good because some people, when they use stones, ceramic stones, sometimes the first thing they do is actually round the corners.
Cut. Yeah.
So you know, when you're running on this close to the edge, you don't risk, like, you know,
to cut into the stone.
To cut, or to mark the.
Yeah.
But let's take a look 1 second with this. Yeah, it's pretty good. I still have a little bit of chip here in the tip. Sometimes, you know, the things are impossible to see without.
Oh, for this
that's why I use it, because, you know, it's quite small, you know. But almost gone. Almost gone. Absolutely gone.
Fast.
Yep. I'm still. Yeah.
It's you that decide if it's fast or not.
Yeah,
because
no, it's really
I have
fast.
no clue.
But let me just want to be sure that I'm still. I have to move this a little bit like that. There you go. Okay, so now let's gonna go
The
other side. The 400. Huh? And then, you know, I always like to take a look with this. To see, you know, that I did what I have to.
Yes, I put it on under a microscope.
Yeah.
I don't have a
Yeah, I have a microscope too, but it's like too big. So we dry it well because this can rust. So
yes, but you know, a little rust eraser on the side.
Yeah.
The coated side,
It won't rust. Yeah.
It won't rust.
Yeah.
Only the
The exposed
yes,
still.
Yes, yes.
Let's see. So
800 first.
yeah, this is the 800 side.
It's a little bit oily. You see this?
Yeah, yeah, because
it's new.
Yeah.
Brand new.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can
But
see
the
here.
material at once, huh?
You see the material right away.
And don't press so hard.
Yeah,
You don't have to press.
my hand is heavy.
You know how long I have to learn that I don't press at the torment.
Yeah.
Because when you grind with a normal tormic stone,
Yeah.
you press. And
Yeah.
you don't have to do that with CBN. Yes, you see a lot of material coming down.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I have to do a little bit more on the tip. That's pretty good. And now let's go to the 1200.
And normally
can-
after the 1200 you can polish the edge,
Yeah.
or you can only stropping it
Yeah.
to remove the micro burr, and it should cut. If you do a good job.
And with CBN, it's possible to create anything higher than 1200, or 1200 is
At
kind
1200 is finished.
Yeah.
At CBN, yes. For this, I have in my shop now this diamond wheels, resin bond,
Yeah.
because at 1200 it's finished with CBN. But at the wheels, I only go till 1000, because the 1200 is so thin, the coating, you know.
Yeah.
If you make one scratch in it, the wheel will be damaged, because when you grind and you have a scratch in it, you put the water under the coating, so you get some bubbles, and they break up the coating, and the wheel is
Gone.
because of this. Handle with care these wheels, especially the 1200 or the 1000.
Because I have a 1200 from you.
Yeah. You have everything from me. But what is the good thing? You use also everything from me. You know, I see videos from you. You're using the Armac. I see videos you're using the felt wheel, and so on. And maybe in the future I see videos you're using these plates.
Probably.
After you get it back. Because I promised that I send it to this guy, and I will.
I like it. It seems to be very
fast.
Very good.
I think.
Very fast. Yeah, it's like I need a little bit more at the tip. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my strop.
Yeah. You had the hanging strap also?
Yeah, but
Or you have this flat ones?
I have flat one. I have, but now I'm gonna bring a one that is actually nano cloth that I coated with your stuff. You say that we can coat this one with this?
What is this?
It's nano cloth. It's sort of like a special cloth that has no.
Honest, I never see this.
We're gonna
But
try
we
it.
can try. This is 1 micron.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know how much you need, but make only small.
Yeah, we're gonna
points on
make
it.
a small thing. Just
Yeah.
put a little bit.
Make some points on the hole, and then you can wrap it in with a finger. I think this is enough because the knife spread it out also.
This is 1 micron.
1 micron. This is almost 14,000 grit.
Yeah. Yeah, but the knife will spread it out more.
Sure, sure.
And
on a leather, you can.
Yeah, because the leather is not as absorbent as.
Try it and you will see. Maybe you have to make more on it, but
yeah, but maybe
I think you will see this works because you go with the whole edge over it.
Yeah.
So.
That looks pretty shiny. You know, I always was like, I'm not that good with my left hand.
What I think is, for material like this, it's better to coat with a spray.
With the spray, yeah.
You know,
the leather is
the grit
probably
is the same.
Yeah.
The leather is better with the paste because you can wrap it in the leather.
Yeah.
But here, this eats too much material. It's too soft, you know, like a felt wheel or so.
But guess what?
It's sharp.
I do have that too. Here is.
Yes, this you can spray on. Go. Yes, like this. Okay, this is enough.
Yeah, that's a lot.
This is way enough. You see?
Yeah, this is. Yeah, I'm gonna reserve the other one for leather.
Yes, sure.
Because it's not absorbent as is.
If clients ordered in my shop, maybe Ermac 10, and they order also leather stripes.
Yeah.
And then they order a diamond spray.
Yeah.
Every time I call them and say, come on, if you use it only for Ermac and for small leather stripes, use the paste.
Yeah.
They are thankful that I do this because, you know, it's the best for these small leathers to use a paste.
Yeah,
because
it's probably more. There is more concentration of diamond.
Right,
too.
and this something like this hold forever. You know, you only need small, very small points. What? Paper.
You see, yeah,
Not that bad, huh?
No.
And how long do you work? 5 minutes?
Yeah.
By hand. I need the same time with the Tomic.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I have to say, I'm not the best at working, you know, this way. Because
I'm happy if I can do this.
Yeah, you know, but I'm pretty happy with this. It was really fast. It cuts very well, you know, and yeah, it does a good job.
It shaves your hair.
You know, so I have, you know, much more experience with other methods, but you know, this was really fast.
I'm glad if I can do it like you. But we sent these plates to George,
Yeah.
and then we will see, because he is a real specialist.
Yeah.
And I'm very impressed what he do. He started his channel maybe a year ago or so, and he has, I think, also over 2,000 followers now on YouTube. We will see what he say.
Yeah, these are very nice.
Perfect.
Like, I don't want to give them away now.
You get it back. You get it back.
That's fine.
You get
That's
it
fine.
back.